Hey everyone, welcome to episode 20 of our Blitz with the Tokugawa. We are nearing the end of turn 4 here. We just have one more army to push through some rebels with. We're up against these Echigo forces first. Alright, these guys are coming for us, it looks like. Ooh, the general is coming. The general's coming after our guys. Oh, never mind, turned around. Right. If the general came after us, that'd be great.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
Whoa, okay. Okay. These guys have taken quite a bit of damage. Okay. I'm gonna bring all my archers over to the right side here and get my guys as much on the hill and in the forest as I can. Okay, so this Bow Ashigaru unit is broken. We might be able to run them down with one of our light cav units. Alright, so I had an idea. So I took all these troops and I just hid them in the forest over here. And I put my other troops over here. This caused them to readjust their lines so that their left flank is here and their entire line is pointed at the only troops over here, which are the ones they can see. Now if I can kind of charge these guys forward and engage their line perpendicular to mine, then we should have a tremendous advantage. So I'm just going to do that right now. Alright, let's just charge. Messed up here. Your troops are all in a weird position. And this does not seem to be working great. Get these guys over here. Alright, let's just see if this works. We might be able to just kind of charge their archers. Alright, so I'm trying to pull back with some of the Yashigaru and get them into lines here. And then just go into town with our archers. Gonna charge their archer line. Go forward here. These guys over here. Our guys are in Yari Wall, but theirs are not. Get these guys inspired. There we go. This is going pretty well. Let's get our cavalry around the flanks now. Oh, these guys did not get into Yari Wall. Let's get over here, actually. I always knew this fight was going to be pretty, fairly expensive, just because of their sheer numbers. There we go. Now they're all routing, now we can run them down. There, we beat the Iko-Iki rebels here, and we got about a stack and a half moving this way. So this army, just about every unit has some movement points. This army has plenty of movement. This army, I've constructed it to have, I think, just barely enough to get to Kaga, and then we can just garrison Kaga instead of fighting this army and just move right on to these guys. And then my plan is to bring some of these guys up for reinforcements to take out these guys, and then we'll get our final batch of reinforcements here before we march to Echigo. And there's a couple more reinforcements here available at Echigo, and we'll construct a good healthy stack to take out these guys and be ready to take Sato next turn. So everything's going according to plan, and yeah, I'll just I'll update you in another bit about how it's going. Alright, so we're all in position to attack these guys. So I was going to try to skirt past them. However, You can't go around the northern, or this edge of the settlement here, so we do have to attack them. So hopefully they don't run away. No, okay, well, they ran away, so that means we can actually garrison troops here in Kaga now without it being a big deal. I think we'll just go ahead and do that. So when we attacked those rebels the first time, they retreated, but now they're in reinforcement range of the other rebel army. So we really can't attack either of these two rebels here without dealing with both of them at the same time, which is really inefficient. So what we're gonna do is, instead of attacking these armies this turn, we're gonna garrison units in Kaga, so that when these armies attack, we'll just be defending a siege with ample troops. So the other thing we've done is consolidated these forces that were over here by Hida and moved them up to meet up with these guys. We're going to attack that army, and then some of the troops that don't have any movement or have very low movement will be the ones that we use to reinforce Noto with the garrison. Alright, so we are all set up to take care of these rebels here. We have our garrison in position to deal with this army, and we have our armies over here, and we're going to crush these guys, and then we'll garrison Noto, and then we'll make our way to Echigo. So these two armies will fight in the end turn. This army will fight right now. Just make sure that I get all my reinforcements. No, just these guys need to be a bit closer. Here's our Yari Cav from the very beginning of the game, turn 1. We spawned a lot of generals with that guy. Alright, here we go. This should be a fairly easy battle. We have tremendous, overwhelming force. Alright, let's start getting everyone into position here. Oh, okay, so they're moving all their forces out. But they've left their Bow Ashigar really, really poorly defended.
Our general is in grave danger, my
Look at
lord!
this, they just left all their Bow Ashigar completely isolated from the rest of their forces. This is amazing. Alright, prepare for a slaughter, guys. Okay. So these guys took a lot of damage, but they dealt out a lot of damage too, so that's fine. Position these guys over here. Great, we're just letting our archers dish out a lot of damage to them now. Alright. Okay, let's bring our archers behind our Yari-Yashigaru since their archers are all dealt with. And then we'll be able to force them to engage our line or route and get them down. Let's go really wide so they just have like no escape path. Okay. Okay, they just have 2 lines of Yari-Yashigaru. Okay, I'm going to spread the line out really far now. Okay, those guys are broken. Send some cav over there to take them out. Send those guys up there. These guys over here. Okay, they're all bricked now. Okay, perfect. There we go. Yep, the army was destroyed. They had nowhere to retreat to, so it's understandable. This guy also got promoted. And a retainer. Doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna clean up the stuff here, put a garrison in here to defend against these guys, and then we'll start making our way past Echigo to Echigo. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, so I've set up the garrison here so that the rebels should attack this force and then cause them to retreat into Noto. These rebels should attack this force, cause them to retreat into Kaga, and then in both settlements we'll have plenty of troops to deal with the full stack of army from both of those rebels. And the rebels here got completely crushed. Now this is our army that's moving towards Echigo. It's got a lot of movement, so no issue with getting to Echigo. Yeah, so I'm just going to be moving them to Echigo, and the only other thing I did was I garrisoned the monk that we made here in Echigo. I garrisoned him all the way over here in Echu. Then him with four dudes actually makes this little province happy. You can see they're actually not interested in rebelling. Amazing, right? So yeah, after we take out this army at Echigo and we start preparing for the end turn, I'm going to try to minimize the number of rebellions that we get on turn 5, just in case I feel like I need to clean them up or something, or if I continue playing after achieving the turn 5 Blitz victory. So yeah, I'm just going to move these guys towards Echigo. Alright, and we are back. So we are all set up to attack these rebels at Echigo, and I've also reviewed all my provinces carefully and selected which ones to cut taxes from to minimize rebellions. So yes, we should get, I've begun through the end turn for experimentation, and I think we should get about 8 rebellions next turn, which is fine. We don't really need to crush any rebellions on turn 5 anyway. But I've also gone through all of my various army stacks and tried to merge or disband units I don't need, because we're starting to, our army size basically matches our economy right now, and we need to, I'd rather not go bankrupt on the last turn. I've also gone through and selected a couple provinces to build units in, and just in anticipation of where the rebels should show up. So that's that. So you can see, like, for example, this province, I have it exempt from tax. It has -3 right now, and that's okay because next turn it'll go down to -2, and it won't rebel because we are planning on getting a heroic victory here. So you can see here with the daimyo, he has 4 honor, and during the end turn he'll get 1 additional honor with great victories. Excuse me. And he gets an additional piece of honor from becoming the Shogun, giving him +2 honor, maximizing 6, which gives us +2 public order across all our provinces, which is really important in cutting down on the number of rebellions that we'll face next turn. So that is a big part of the strategy there. In the end turn, I'm anticipating several siege defenses, and all of those will be saved for episode 21, which will also be the last episode. So we're going to take out these rebels, and that'll be for this episode. Here we go. Alright, so we have gotten our army in position, and we've positioned our archers so they're just in range of their front line. Okay, those guys are broken. So one guy taken out. Let's advance our forces forward just a bit. Let's see, you have enough bowmen to really wreck these guys. Okay. Just having a small skirmish here. Okay, these guys, we need to advance them a bit. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna just sacrifice one of these guys to charge into the bow Ashigari there. There we go, their bow Ashigari are getting wrecked by ours. But ours are really doing very little damage. Okay. Charged into the bow Ashigari, took some casualties, but more importantly they took much more important casualties than we did. Okay, these guys need to kind of get in front. Alright, this is going really well. Our archers are getting big kills, getting a lot of kills. They're hardly doing any damage to us. Okay, we want to start making them try to kind of rush towards us. It slaps our line a bit on their center. I might send our guys over here to take out
Hidden
some
units, my lord.
there.
Treacherously meant to ambush us.
Okay. Get everyone into the area wall here and advance our guys forward. Okay. I'll just start charging forward with our Yari wall. And we'll get in position with our cavalry to run everyone down because they're gonna break soon. These guys just really don't have a chance. There we go, just keep advancing. Alright, that's it. That's about it. They're just done for. Let's get out of Yari wall and just charge. There we go. Mopping them
Our
up.
general is in grave danger, my lord.
Perfect. This was... Alright, well I am really, really happy with that. Those guys got absolutely demolished. And, Yep, so I think we will... This is great. I'm just going to pause recording while I do any finishing touches before we advance to turn 5. Alright, so I am 100% ready to advance to turn 5. However, we're going to save that for next episode. So thanks for joining me. Part 21 is next, and 21 should be the final episode, or well, it'll be the episode that we achieve our victory goals. I might go on and keep playing a bit just for the fun of stabilizing Japan and seeing what else you can do when you take over the entirety of Japan by turn 5. So thanks for joining me. Part 21 is next.